Okay, good morning class, and here we are again for another lab assignment, and I'm going to walk you through the instructions. Once you open up Blackboard, go to assignments, scroll down, and let's go to week number 6, because although lab number 3 isn't due until week number 6, you probably want to get started on it a little early. Follow the steps that are listed. Where you're probably going to start is in your textbook on pages 46 to 48, because you're going to create a paper that consists of about 6 pages, and don't let that scare you, because primarily the pages are going to consist of a graph, and a brief short narrative, some of which there's information you can use from lab number 2, depending on which data table you select. You need to read. Reading is fundamental and crucial on these assignments. If you don't read, you're probably going to turn in something that's not going to result in getting you the grade that you'd like for this particular assignment. So I'm going to go to the instructions here for you. Even though it says assignment 4, just ignore that because you know you're actually doing lab number 3. But this is essentially annotated graphs. This version of your problem definition paper is going to consist of several graphs, a title page, a summary, and conclusion page, and you should be able to produce a document of at least 6 pages. You will have to read through these instructions. They're fairly simple. They're fairly straightforward. If you've done graphs before, that's good. Just make sure you know exactly what you're getting into. Ignore these page numbers because it may be a little bit different in your book. Now, of course, there's a grading sheet. Well, not of course, but actually this time there's a grading sheet. And you should follow it. That way you'll know if you're doing your paper according to the instructions and you're including everything that you should. And it's really important that you make sure your work is professional level work. Some of you last time on the previous assignment, you did not spell check. So those are the instructions. Now, page 1 is going to consist of your cover page. Page 2, you're going to talk about the magnitude of the problem. Here's your graph, figure 1, and then a paragraph, a descriptive discussion, and another paragraph of an interpretive discussion. And this is just what you do throughout your paper. Then when you do page 3, you're going to talk about the scope of the problem. Page 4, changes in the problem, of course your figure, your graph. Page 5, let me get this over here, disparities in the problem, and of course page 6. So once again, you need 6 pages, and these instructions are of course in your textbook. Let me close that window for you. Now say you selected one of your tables, and I looked at students who reported carrying a weapon 1995 to 2005. Depending on what graphing program you use, you of course have your tables, your X and Y axis that you want to include. Now here's an example of a perfect graph where it's been labeled figure 1, it has a title, and it has all the information contained. Now, these instructions are also included in your textbook. From your graph, from your PDF data table that you used before, what you can do, let me close this, you go to your PDF, you find the information that you want to graph, enter it into your spreadsheet, and these are the years, and of course you can click chart, mine's already done. And then there's your graph. Now all you have to do is just insert this into your document, type up your paragraphs, your title page, your summary, conclusion, and you're good to go. Now, of course, we will review this assignment again. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to ask. And that concludes today's lesson on lab number 3.